So today we're going to have a little demonstration of how to use Contract Manager. And to get started, you have to log in. And so I'll use my demo password. You will be provided a password by a customer service representative. Usually it's your email address and a secret password. And the first thing you want to do, let's say you have a customer that you want to work with. You want to search for the customer, and maybe they're already in here. So let's search for legal seafood and see if they're in there. And we see the legal seafood is not in here, so we're going to have to enter them. Once you enter them once, you never have to enter them again. And so let's do that now. Let's enter some information here. Pick 123 Elm Street, since every town has one. And my hometown of Ashby, Massachusetts. And we will save them. So now you see that whenever you type in a search for legal seafood, let me just go back and do it. And so legal seafood now comes up. This is their locker. So if you want to create a project for legal seafood, you're going to want to click on the link. And first thing you have to give us is a purchase order number. So we'll just make up a fictitious number, 1001. And then you have to pick an in-hands date. And we'll pick an in-hands date of June 21st. So we've now created a project for legal seafood. And you see that it is project number 180. And let me give you a little overview of the user interface here. This is the orders tab. You see all of the apparel and the artwork and that sort of thing that's associated with this project. The shipping tab shows you the shipping plan. You see that we selected 6/21 as the in-hands date, and this will calculate when it needs to be stitched on, when it needs to ship on, and that sort of thing. And then in the production tab, we calculate, we check the consistency of the order, we check to see if we have stock and that sort of thing. So let's go back to the orders tab. And in the orders tab, you see that we have one order for legal seafood. The details of it, there's the PO number. You can select artwork in this tab. You can pick options like polybagging in this tab. Apparel can be selected in this tab. In the activity log tab, you get a record of every single thing that has been done to this project, so you can track it. And then in the final tab is the estimation of how your order is going to be packaged up, how many boxes, what the dimensional weight is, and that kind of thing. So let's go back and let's go into the artwork tab, and we'll upload some art because this customer has no art. It's a brand new customer. So we're going to click the upload logo. I'll drag this over so you can see it. You simply browse to your hard drive, and we have a legal seafood DST file that we can upload. So we'll open that, we will save it. And it's now giving you a design number, which is 41236. And if we hit OK, it will bring up a proofer window that we can go in and colorize. And there's two ways to colorize this. You can click over here on the color. This is color change number 4, and we could change this to be a maroon. And you see that it renders in real time. Or the other thing you could do is click directly on something, if you can pick a big enough one. And we'll change that to be blue, and you see that change to blue. Sometimes it's easier to click directly on it. Sometimes it's easier to click over here on the right. We'll change this black background to be red, and maybe we'll make the fish white. So an interesting thing you can also do is note when you hover over each of these colors, you'll see that it gives you a Madeira thread number and a PMS number. Let's say you know the PMS number. You can go in here and type in 661, which is a navy, and that will get you the exact number that you want. So, and also if you want to see what if you want to render the logo on a different colored garment, you can pick, we have background colors that are roughly equivalent to all of the Madeira thread numbers that we have in our library. And so this would be, say, on a charcoal colored fleece or something. So let's save this, and you see that it saves right there. Let's put some, now that we have a logo, let's put some apparel in. So we'll go to the apparel tab, and you can click this little plus button up here to add some apparel, and we'll search for a K500, which we know is a Sanmar style. It automatically searches our library. It finds out, hey, K500 is a Sanmar style, so you don't have to to pick it. If this was a 5180 that was offered by multiple suppliers, you would actually be able to choose a supplier from the drop-down list, whichever supplier you wanted to use. And you also have the option of adding suppliers from this window as well. So we'll go next, and so K500, we know that K500 comes in all of these sizes, and we know that it comes in all of these colors. So I have a K500 in large, one piece. We'll save that. That's now in here, and notice that the price is updating in real time. If you want to know, so what does that $19.73 represent? You can click this little magnifying glass right here, View Order Summary, and this gives you what you're paying for. It's a K500, one piece, one embroidery location at $4.75. That's the primary logo. And so that's a summary of the order. So now let's check this order for consistency to see if we could produce this order right now. And so if we'll go here into the production tab, we can check the order. And you see that we're missing a logo location. So it knows all of the common mistakes that are made in orders, and it warns you if you've made one of them. And so in this case, we forgot to select the logo location. So let's go back and do that. So we'll go back to orders, back to the artwork, and primary location, we'll make that a left chest, and go back to production. Check our order. There we go. Everything is good. And the next thing we probably want to know is, are there any K500s in stock? So we can go click the check stock link, and we'll see this in real time goes out to Sanmar and asks them if they have any K500 size white, large, or size large white, and it comes back and says, yep, we got 500 pieces available, one-day ship to Concord, Massachusetts from New Jersey. So we know that we have enough inventory. We know that the order is consistent, and so if we wanted to, we could put this right into production. Created this project, we simply need to save it, and we'll save this, and whenever you save it, it reloads it just to let you know that it's saved. And so now let's go back to the main window, and let's say you want to find the project again. All you need to do now is type in legal seafood, and you'll see that we have a project created, we have a logo created. If you want to see what the logo looks like, you can view it very quickly here from the search results, or you can simply go back into the project and work on the project some more if you need to add more garments or whatever.